everybody. Uh-oh. I dropped one. Alright, so this is about the vulture. It's all about speed right now. Oh, that's the one they said. The one they said is the one I gotta go with. Okay, so already I started without you guys. Alright, so I put just, only thing I put in here was the big elephant. I wanted to see what the elephant was, so I pulled out some different cards here so I find out what the difference is. And now we're going to find out what the vulture and the deer are. So the vulture, let's see, on this elephant it says reduce speed. So they're slowing down with telling you what's going on, because like I told you, the situation hasn't taken off yet. The husband, the airplane is in his husband's position right now, and the boy and the deer's position, and 25 miles an hour. And 25 tells me a union and some conflict is what it's telling me right now in this situation. It's been a few weeks. I'm really not sure what's going on in the headlines, but I can tell you behind the scenes. How about that? Alright, one on the vulture. I'm introducing a new set of cards. Okay, so I'm getting apples, so options. Options around these cones. Around, you see all these cones? Options around these cones. 3 doors on these cones are open. One eye on this car is looking back. And 2 cars over here. So and this is telling you right here in the corner over here. It says here it is in the corner. Here it is. So here's what is. Here's the proof, the apples. Okay, and here's one more. Let's see. This is the gates. Okay, we got the gates right now. The gates. It says radiator springs. Toy car. Story. So this is about a motel. Motel 8. Okay. Okay, so this is the gates. This is what this man is leaving for. This is what the conflict is about. Okay, dear. One on the deer. A lot of sideways things here. A lot of sideways boxes in the front, but it's a lot of sideways things here. Some cats. Some tentacles. You know, it got tentacles. Some rope, something that's tied. Some doorknobs. Some illusions. Some crowns. Some kites. Some anchors. And so flower pots. So it's a lot of stuff going on in here. It's a hat. And then it's the bells. Wedding bells. Shovel. And barrel. So they burying this wedding. Okay. Alright, so. Alright, dear. What you want to tell me? You told me a lot, but you didn't. I just need one. What's that? The number 8. The infinite sign. This is infinitely over. Infinite. Forever and a day over. For the irreconcilable solid differences, rabbits. Road cones. That's what that is in hers. Road cones. I'm not taking road cones. Alright, so yeah, I am going to take road cones on his. I am. And the ship's wheel. Okay? That's what I'm taking for him. At the bottom of the deck for her, I got fishes. So he wants to know what's fishy over here. He said because what he got ain't enough. Okay? So let's see. One on the apples. I got a lot, y'all. This is a new deck called Relatively Insane. It's a card game. Alright. I'm not going to take all of these. I'm just going to shuffle until I get just one. One on the apples. Just one. It says, when my cousin Tina walked down the aisle, my brother leaned over and told me and leaned over to me and whispered, "What's the gates?" Too many on the gates. Too many on the gates. One on the gates. One on the gates. One on the gates. As they laid in bed smoking cigarettes, my Uncle Tony said his wife. Okay. This is Relatively Insane deck of cards. Okay. One on this, the 8, the infinite. When Uncle Coop staggered in the door at 3 a.m., the first word out of his mouth were, as we all sat around watching TV, my Aunt Dot suddenly yelled, "That's the rabbits." You know what she was yelling. On my way home from a family reunion, Granny made a comment. Somebody made a comment. Grandma, Mom. As Uncle Lloyd stand in the living room, very drunk and very naked, my grandmother said, "On these ships and wheels." Okay. Okay, at the bottom of the deck. When they walked into the hotel room, my sister told my husband. Okay. We're going to find out what they said. Okay, when my cousin Tina walked down the aisle, my brother leaned over and whispered. What did he whisper? Vulture. He whispered, You're the worst thing that ever happened to me." As they laid in bed smoking cigarettes, Uncle Tony and his wife "Oh hell, I'm bleeding." That's what she said at the gates. Okay, when Uncle Coop staggered in the door at 3 a.m., the first words out of his mouth were, "When she unbuttoned those pants, that ass is coming out like a Navy life raft." Alright. As we all sit around watching TV, my Aunt Dot suddenly yelled. Stuff went on the floor. She yelled a lot. That's what she yelled. She yelled a lot. This is an entanglement, y'all. So it's going to be a little kooky at first until... It's going to seem a little kooky at first when we first start because, you know, she needs to be tested. Hygiene is not just a greeting. Has anybody thought about calling an exorcist? Come Monday morning, she will be sitting on an inner tube. She's going on a vacation. The devil's eggs have turned. On the way home from a family reunion, Granny made the comment. Too many. Alright. Grandma made the comment that, "Will you take a look at this thing on my back?" Will. Got the name? Will. Next one. "I apologize. I should have washed it." And that's on. As Uncle Lud stood in the living room very drunk and naked, my grandmother said, "I apologize. I should have washed it." I don't know. And that's on these ships' wheels. Stuff that's done in the dark. Okay. Alright, we're going to clarify some of this stuff, y'all. We're going to clarify some of this stuff, okay? So, let me put this out my way. And we got enough work with right now. Okay. So, let me clarify real quick, see what they talk about. What's this, the worst thing that ever happened to me? Okay. She said the worst thing was this nine of wands. Alright. And she said the thing, the gates is, as I lay in the bed smoking cigarettes with Uncle Tony said to his wife, "Oh hell no, I'm bleeding." So she's bleeding about her money. Bleeding dry. You know, when you bleed a person of their money, that's a thing. You could bleed a person dry with money. Okay, so one on the eights. The eights that say, Uncle Coop staggered in the door at 3 a.m. and the first words out of his mouth were, "When she unbuttoned those pants, that ass came coming out like a Navy life raft." What's that? That's her magic, okay? That's her pussy magic. Okay, that's that pussy power. Got you. Okay, so what is all this they gave me here for this? They gave me 4 for here. As we sat around watching TV, my Aunt Dot suddenly yelled, "The devil's eggs have turned. She needs to be tested. Hygiene is not a greeting. Come Monday, she will be sitting on an inner tube. And has anyone thought about calling the exorcist?" And this is on the rabbits. That's the rabbits. So, this is all this got to do with the emotions. This is about the Knight of Cups. The sun shedding some light on these dark situations, as well as these pentacles. No money. This money is small. It ain't no big money. It's small money. Okay. One on the road cones. We got road cones in hers. So the road cones, on the way home from a family reunion, Granny made the comment, "Will you take a look at this on my back?" So what's on your back? What's on your back? This stuck is on your back. You stuck with this wine on your back. Okay, gotcha, boo. Gotcha. And what's the steering wheel, ship wheel? What's that? And you said that Uncle Lloyd stood in the living room very drunk and very naked, my grandmother said, "I apologize. I should have washed it." Drunk. Fuck that. So this is your pentacles. I should have washed it before I came out with all this stuff that I was talking about doing. Okay. And now let's see what the big elephant is. Okay. Let's see. They gave us 2. I'm going to have to get some more, y'all. And this is pertaining to the plate. Her dish. She served getting dish. Her served. My brother-in-law got fired because he walked into his boss's office and said, "On our wedding night, in the heat of passion, my wife or husband yelled, the only thing stopping him from going on a 9-state killing spree is the lack of gas money." That's what's being dished here. Okay, let's see if we got some more to be dished. Okay. Anything else that want to be dished out here on the mini? Her rear end looks like 2 raccoons wrestling in a 50-pound bag of corn. That's not the same girl I'm talking about. If you were a car, the check engine light would be on. Okay? That's what they would say if in the heat of passion. I eat lightning and crap thunder. Alright. And that's a good opposite of good. That's a good opposite of good, okay? And it says, I'm selling my body starting right now. Oh, 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 whoa, Nelly. I knew he was going to get some good ones, y'all. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, cool. This is what's being dished. Okay? So, this is what's being dished right now. Okay, so let's get the feud. Let's get the family and the feud right now. What's feuding this situation right now? What is feuding it? Okay, one on the wounded warrior. This is what's feuding it. Tell me a slang word or phrase used to refer to a husband. Old man, hubby, better half, other half, or big daddy. Huh. This is about your husband, okay? Okay, give me a Gates. One on the Gates. Two on the Gates. First one on the gate is name someone real or fictional who was very greedy. Scrooge, Grinch, Donald Trump, fat bastard, and King Midas. Okay, you greedy bitch. He's calling you a greedy bitch to your face. Okay, that's what's at the gate. Name a fruit that is used to describe a woman's body or parts of it. Pear, melon, apple, peach, and cherry. You was giving out your peach and cherry and apples to somebody the fuck else? I know you ain't looking at me. Okay, so let's see what this reduce your speed is on this stuff here. On this plate. My brother-in-law got fired because he walked in on his boss and said, and also on our wedding night, in the heat of passion, my wife or husband yelled, and I got, the only thing stopping him from going on a 7-state killing spree is the lack of gas. Give me one on that. If you could miraculously become the boss at work, and the first thing you would do, give a fundraise, fire people, boss, take a vacation, give sick days off, and change hours. Okay? That's what they said. You got to get a new boss. And you got to change your hours. And might have to go do some fundraising for it. What's on this wedding night? Wedding night says, name a complaint a goldfish might have about a bowl he lives in. Too dirty, too small, too much privacy. So, it's too much privacy in your situation, baby girl. The only thing stopping him from going on a 9-state killing spree is the lack of gas. I'm not going to take that many. It's too many. He said just take the one. Okay. Name a reason kids give for not finishing their dinner. Full, not hungry, dislike it, stomach hurts, and ate a big lunch. So, the reason why he ain't going out and killing on a 9-state killing spree is because he full already. He don't need to do that. He already got his shit. He ain't got to do that for you. Her rear end looks like 2 raccoons wrestled in a 50-pound bag of corn. I know y'all trying to say it's not resonating, but this is metaphors and similes. Name something you know about a bee. She's busy. That's what we do know. We know she busy. That's what we do know. So what about her rear end? Her rear end is fucking busy. That's what it's telling us. See, so if y'all not catching it, I'm going to break it down for you. And that's why I do it this way. Okay? That is the opposite of good. Oh, that is the opposite of good. What is the opposite of good? This is the opposite of good. Villain. Alright. I might gotta go to the other deck. It's nothing here. Alright, next side. What's the feud here? Alright. Okay, besides Thanksgiving, name a holiday when people eat too much. Christmas, Easter, 4th of July, and Memorial's Day. So something could have took as recently as 4th of July, where she was with this person being greedy. Okay, if you were a car, the check engine light would come on. So this lady, this is she using herself there. What is two? Okay, name a sign that people disobey. Stop, yield, do not enter, do no littering, speed limits, and no smoking. So we already know that this is a sign of that people don't obey. She not obeying that I'm not interested in her no more. She not obeying that. Not obeying that the person don't want to talk to you no more. Okay, and if you thought you heard a robber in your house, where would you go? Where would you hide? In the closet, under the bed, room, outside, in the basement, bathroom tub, behind wife, or in the garage. That's if I eat lightning and I crack thunder. And I'm selling my body starting now. What's that about? She been selling her body. Well, she sold it to that other dude. Okay, this is you don't even want me to tell y'all. It says, tell me the first question you might ask someone's newborn. Girl or boy? What name? Weight? How much? How old? Healthy? Where's the dad? And what color eyes? Is what selling my body is all about. Girl or boy? I don't gotta have that name. I can have another name. And my weight, I'm just right. How old? Old enough. Healthy as a lark. I don't care what you say. Disease or not disease. Where's his daddy? I don't know. But, sure. What color's his eyes? I don't know because mine was closed. Listen here, y'all. Y'all better stop playing with me today. Alright, let me clarify this real quick, y'all. Let me get this little clarification on this stuff real quick. They told me, they clarified it, didn't they? Sure did. Let me see. But they didn't clarify it with this stuff, though. Okay, so when she unbuttoned her pants and her ass came out like a Navy life raft. What's that? Okay. It says, if you could change anything about your job, what would it be? Better pay, better position, better hours, better boss, better location. And that is on the Magician. And that is on the 8s. Him walking away. I'm gonna get a better bitch. I ain't got time for to be playing with this shit. A bitch with better money, better positions, better hours, better boss, and she better at a better location. I'm gonna get me a better bitch. That's all. Better, better, better. I don't need her. I'm getting me a better bitch. Okay, so one on, as we all sat around and watched TV, my Aunt Dot suddenly yelled. Anybody thought about calling the Exorcist? One on the Exorcist. Alright. 2, 3. Okay, so we got name something to which someone loves to give away the ending. A book, a movie, and a joke. That's on that. That's on anybody call the Exorcist. No, because we're going to make a movie out of this and get paid for it. That's why. Okay, the devil's eggs have turned. Name something that one of the 5 little piggies did. Went to the market, wee home, stayed home, ate roast beef, or had none. All of the above. That's what's going to happen on these rabbits. She needed to be tested. What's this? She needed to be tested. She needed to be tested. Name something that happens every Easter Sunday. Church service, Easter egg hunt, bunny basket, decorate eggs, and family dinner. She need to go get some higher source, higher power, go back into her higher self and stop and be her authentic self instead of this something she is right now. Okay, come Monday morning, she will sit on a inner tube. What is that? It is name an animal that people ride. A horse, pony, and camel, and donkey. She'll be somewhere fucking a motherfucker on Monday. Okay, hygiene. Hygiene is not just a greeting. What's that? Name something dogs do when riding in a car. Head out the window, bark, sleep, pant, and throw up. She'll be love sick over this motherfucker come a few days from now. Okay, what's the last part of this? 5 minutes to the set, y'all. I'm on these cones. I'm on these cones right here. Away to on my way home from a family reunion, Granny made a comment on these road cones. Will you take a look at this thing on my back? What's on her back? What's on Granny's back? Name the part of the body you use the most from the waist up. Hands, arms, mouth, eyes, and brain. So she been out here using her mouth on this cone. These is cones right here. Cones. Road cones. Roadblocks. She be out here putting her hands and mouth all over everybody. Talking all kind of on her brain. Talking all this stuff. Saying all this stuff. Alright, one more on the shit. As Uncle Lloyd stood in the living room very drunk and very naked, my grandmom said, I apologize. I should have washed it on these pinnacles. What's that? $27.7. Okay, that was a lot, but we're going to take it. It says, if Santa's sleigh broke down, name another form of transportation he might try. Plane, automobile, trains, helicopter, snowmobile, truck, or bus. To talk about you, baby girl. You know what I told you about that bus? A thing that's worn and old. I told you about that bus. You was busted. I told you that that the bus was somebody puts 1 in the front and 9 in the back hole. Yeah, a bus. Yeah, sure. Sure is. That's you, baby girl. Okay, let's see what else they talk about you. It says, if you had to give up a part of your body for a month, what part would it be? Legs, feet, arms, stomach, ears, butt, and hands. Look like you be giving up your butt, boo. Woo, man. Tell me a traffic sign that best describe your first kiss. Yield, stop, go, merge, caution. They ain't stop you from kissing her. Okay, name a book that could knock you out if someone hit you over the head with it. A dictionary, encyclopedia, a Bible, a phone book, and a War and Peace. All the above. Because that's how you've been open. Okay? If you could be a doctor for a day, tell me something you would look most forward toward. Getting paid a paycheck, you might need a doctor's job. To helping people, operating, going golfing. Remember you was sleeping with the golfers at the golf course? Remember you had went bonkers? Giving shots, blowjobs there, and vacationing. When we was on vacation and you was doing that, seeking other men, flaunting yourself around in front of others. Okay, let's see how they feeling about this. 1 minute left. How they feeling? Real quick. Alright, that's it. That's on him. I'm gonna show you. Happy it's over. Surprise. There's gonna be some prizes in here. As well as sorry, silly, and annoyed. Okay, don't feel silly. This girl is it's not you, it's them. Okay. I wanna say subscribe, like, and share. Also leave some feedback in the comment section. Make sure you hit that like button, as well as namaste. Now I must go.